Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're starting a new playthrough for a new version of Space Haven. This is Alpha 16, just came out yesterday, and we're going to try it. It's funny, it still says Space Haven Alpha 15 released. So Alpha 16 is in the experimental branch, so you have to opt in to the beta, essentially, in Steam in order to get this version. But if you do that, then you get to try out the new version early. So we might see a couple bugs because it's still a beta version. So let's give it a try. Okay. 16. Okay, and we're going to try the small hub scenario. Let's see. So a couple things have changed in Alpha 16. There's supposed to be a new... let me take a look about it when we get into the game, actually. The weapons 1, weapons 3. Our away team isn't looking so great. They don't have the option of reroll because it's brutal difficulty. So we're going to try with this crew that we've got here and see how we do. We do have a really good construction stat, so that's good. We have good medical. We have a guy who's smart, so he can learn quickly, but he has 0% surrender. Good. I'm gonna see if we can get by with this crew. I think it could be workable. It's gonna be tough to clear the first couple derelicts, but once we get through it, maybe we'll be able to make some good progress. So they changed a bunch of things in this version of the game. That's interesting. They still have a hull stabilizer. So I thought they were going to replace the hull stabilizers with these new core system things. Maybe I misunderstood. So we got a hull stabilizer, which gives us 2 system points. They no longer need to be spaced apart from each other. There's now a core system which increases your system points. Cost 2 system points. I'm just trying to figure this out here. This is X1 system core, X2 system core, X3 system core. Okay, so here's a system core. It's an X1 core. So this is providing us with the system points for the ship. So this is a slight design change from the previous version of the Small Hope. This seems to indicate that we have multiple cores on board, though, so I'm not sure where the other cores are right now. So this says system points 12, and we have 12 system points. So I guess it's just this one. I think this is actually a bug that it's maybe it's just telling us how to get more system points. Yeah, I guess it's just telling us how to get more system points. So anyway, we have these new things called system cores, which provide system points. We have hull stabilizers, which I think they now use up system points and they provide hit points for the ship, basically. Hull stability 101. Day 1, shipwide announcement. Here we go again. Yep. Hey, Boomloop, how's it going? Go ahead and let's see. We'll put everybody on team 3 here. Oh, we have a look at this. Look at this. We found Bryce. Check this out. Check this out. Couldn't have arranged this on purpose if I wanted to. Okay. Okay, so who's going to be our fighter type? So these two are going to be the fighter types, and Bryce is going to be the bait. So, going to be the start of our playthrough here. Yeah, so anyway, they've changed the way that system points are given out so that you don't have to space out your systems anymore. You can put all your core stabilizers in one place if you want to. And they've also changed the way that the power system works. So we no longer have basic and advanced power. We just have power, and then there's backup power. And I think you can stack up power conduits. Okay, oh, so they introduced a new system for building asteroid bases. We'll get to that a little bit later. But asteroid bases lets you have multiple separate independent hull sections, and you can have power conduits running between them to transfer power. Looking at the stats for the generator, has a power capacity of 1,000. Not entirely sure how the new power system works yet. We're gonna figure that out. Let's look at one of the industry machinery. resource ore processor. This is new. This wasn't even in the release notes, so I don't know what this is for. Ore drill. Ore drill is a semi-automated mining system for hauling raw metals out of asteroids. It is used by mining pods to mine and transfer special ore types of asteroids to ore processing facilities on ships and stations. Okay, you know what? They said that they hadn't figured out what the role of the asteroid mining stations was. I think this is like going to be a thing that like produces resources, produces ore that we can then convert into these different raw materials. So this produces basic ore. This is acquired or produced by mining asteroids. That's cool. And then this is advanced ore, which is acquired or produced by mining asteroids. Or so this is exotic ore. And it's used to create energium and hyperium. That's pretty cool. So we have this thing now. So we could have like a mining facility, a permanent mining facility on an asteroid that has one of these ore drills, presumably, and it just produces ore and processes ore. And we can, sit there and crank out a bunch of raw materials. I think that's how it's going to work, and it's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to let our guys put stuff in all of the systems here. Okay. Now we're going to go and give our guys guns. Actually, we don't. Let's just take team 1 to do that. Team 2 can go back. Okay, so we have this. That is loadout. This that is loadout. Okay, now let's get our. Okay, we still don't have this yet, so we still need to fuel our hyperdrives. It looks like 1. There's 2. Okay, and let's start some research. What do we want to research? So I don't think the tree will have changed too much. Botany is the same. It looks like entertainment's the same. Medical augmentation's the same. Item fabrication is the same. Industry is going to be mostly the same. I'm looking at where the ore refinery is. I don't see it in there. Interesting. I guess it's just a technology that you always get, maybe. Robotics power capacity. Now they've added the backup power node to the solar panel research tree, which is going to be interesting. We're going to try to see if we can put together some solar power. We're going to start researching along the power. This doesn't, the solar panel, the nice thing about solar panel, this doesn't take any like energium to do the research. So we can start working on this as soon as we have availability in our research tree. We're also going to want to research metal refinery, I guess, and energy refinery. Not sure. Energy refinery is expensive to research, so we're going to queue out the metal refinery first. And then we could also think about an early item fabricator. That seemed to kind of help us out a bit last time. We're going to do that, and we're also going to add botany to the queue. And yeah, so we get some basic grow beds online. And I'm just gonna queue up a bunch of research. We're not necessarily gonna get everything done. It's gonna be a while. We're not ready for advanced nutrition yet. We don't have like a whole surplus of food, but we can start working on those things. And basically anything that doesn't require the experimental facility, we can start researching, or we can at least put it in the queue. Searched. Okay, so we can start the assembler. We're probably gonna throw in the X1 power generator at some point along those lines. Let's try to get some basic resources first. Well, we don't have the pod hanger yet. We didn't start out with any tech blocks, so we're gonna have to trade a bunch of stuff for a tech block. I hope we now have enough tech blocks to build things that we need here. We're gonna see. I'll find out the hard way. I'm trying to think if we can reorganize any of our existing systems here to make a little bit more room. I think one thing we could do is we could move one of the bathrooms up here. That'll give us a little more room in engineering to build stuff. So I'm gonna work on that. Let's see. I'm gonna fill in this little corner here. That'll give our guy who's really good at construction something to do while we're traveling. Don't want to use any resources, we just want to move the existing stuff here. Okay, when that's done, we're gonna close this up. Hey, excuse me, how's it going? Okay, we're charging up. Bryce is charging up the hyperdrive. Right, and it is ready. Okay, now what do we got in our neighborhood here? We actually started outside the first sector, which is for 3 crew. I would expect you to remove one of those toilets. Luxury to have 2, surely. I mean, I don't think they take any power, and we already, it's not like we're really going to get any resources back for scrapping them, because remember, you don't get blocks back, you only get scrap back. So, I guess maybe we could remove one if we need the space later, but right now we don't need to do that. It doesn't really buy us anything. Day 1.4, the captain got this ship really cheap. Apparently, you could save up to 60% on cost if you forgo reactor shielding. That's true. Look at this. Okay, so there's new mining types. We got, in addition to the blue crystals and the green crystals, we now also have exotic ore and basic ore available from the asteroid. Now, I think we're going to have to build a mining rig on the asteroid in order to get this. We haven't figured out how to do that yet. Let's see some little interface changes here. I think this fleet information section is new, if I'm not mistaken. It's giving us the total number of hyperjumps that our fleet can do. Yeah, there's lots of new stuff going on. Another thing that's new, which we got to check out, there's a new crew schedule system. So you can actually set up schedules for the crew. So this is this is global schedule number 1, and we could set up like a global schedule number 2, and so on. And then it tells us how many crew members with each individual skill are available on each, or I don't know if it's how many, or it shows us both the workers and the best skill level on each shift. So we can set up multiple shifts, and we can easily figure out what the coverage is for each shift, which I think is fantastic. It's a really good quality of life improvement. So I'm really excited to put that into action once we get a little bit larger crew. Okay, we do see some aliens on board here. Nothing too serious so far. I wonder if we have the option finally to pick up stuff. No, we don't. Okay, so we got, all right, Bryce, you're gonna be our door opener. Good luck, buddy. It'll take a little bit of patience. These are really bad shots. Like, incredibly bad. It goes back for another round of oxygen in a minute. We're out of Hyperion, by the way. We've only got what's in the drives currently. We'd have to find that as soon as possible. But we also have no mining pods, so have to get some stuff to trade before we can even get stuff mined. Okay. They Bryce first rodeo, that's true. Well, we know that's true, but the game apparently does not. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna open this door. We're gonna run, Bryce, run! Run, Bryce, run! Okay, we're starting to whittle down the aliens a little bit. I'm gonna head over here. I don't think those guys can get over here, so we're gonna go and... Oh, that's cool. They have a separate icon now for the data log and the other pad, so you can tell them apart from visually. So the blue is the data log, and the yellow is the credits or whatever. I just don't want to be over here with it. There we go. There goes. Peeking through this window, don't mind me. Okay, we did it. I think that's all of them. Yeah, okay, we've explored the SGS gray matter. Let's see what they have for loot available. We got 2 energy rods. That's not going to help us out much right now. We got an energy block. That's pretty cool. We got medical supplies, which we can sell. So we're going to transfer all the cargo off here first. Then we'll see how much time we have to salvage stuff. Not going to be much time. I mean, we got a little bit of energy. Energy is time. Did we get everything already? We did. Okay, let's try to do a little bit of scrapping here so we have some stuff for sale. And we need to get stuff started for a recycler. We also have construction going on. Are we out of oxygen on board the ship? I just saw low oxygen. No, we're not. Okay, I guess they all ran out of tasks to do aboard the ship. Working on the derelict now. Let's hope we don't run too low on oxygen. I think we're okay for right now. The ship-wide announcement: take anything that isn't bolted down and anything that is used the angle grinder on. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it is bolted down, the angle grinder is definitely good for that. Don't worry about that too much. Okay, so we actually need to fix up our bedroom here, and we have 1 extra. So that stuff will get built later eventually. Availability. The scrap is just chilling out there. Breakfast together? That's probably a little cranky because the machinery noise was going all night because this wall had a hole in it. They also added normal wear and tear on ship systems, so there's an increased need compared to the previous. Interesting little detail. Oh, did you see that? I don't know if you guys noticed that. That was a significant change. You can now have multiple guys work together on salvaging the same item. That's what it looked like anyway. Or maybe that guy took apart something that was next to the thing the other guy was working on. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Devices dutifully researching, working on power capacity nodes. Okay, I think we've spent about as much time as we can afford to working on this. Well, we could use more hull scrap. Let's see if it lets us get more hull scrap. I don't know if we'll be able to without a construction pod. Okay, so we got that. So this is going to be a mining pod. So now we've freed up enough room here to build a second mining pod once we have the resources to do that. I'm going to see if they go back over the derelict. Doesn't look like they're going. Okay, so let's jump. And how much hyperfuel do we have in here by the 1.5, 1.5. Okay. Got some enemies in this sector here. I really need to trade with those androids is the problem. I'm gonna go this way because it's unlikely the enemies are gonna reverse course. We could stop here and check out this derelict. We're not going to be able to get the noble metals at this point because we don't have the technology, or the resources rather, to be able to build a mining pod. And here's our basic ore and exotic ore. We're going to let our guys rest for like 2 hours before we go over, because everybody's a little low on energy right now. Except for Bryce, apparently, because he wants to do some research. I can relate. How do the ores work? I don't exactly know yet, but it looked like there's an ore refinery structure that's new, an ore processor structure. It looks like you can actually build that. You can build things on asteroids now, by the way. So just in general, I don't know if the ore processor has to be within an asteroid or if it just, has to exist. There's this thing, it says an ore drill can be produced from a half a hull block and a half an infra block. So presumably somehow that's going to enable us to mine these things. I don't exactly know how it works yet. Once we have the resources to build it, we're going to figure that out. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's get these guys underway here. You're out of water. It means we're on the last dregs of our oxygen here. You have an airlock over here that's going to provide us with oxygen if we need it, at least short term. Okay. All right, Bryce, go open some doors, buddy. I don't think that's right on this ship. It looks complicated. For a tiny, inept crew like we have, gonna be a problem. Okay, alright, that's not too bad, actually. Okay. We see some water on board here, so we're saved. Assuming we can clear the ship, which it looks like we can. I was tempted to go over and try to open that door, but then I realized, like, there's gonna be no way out from there. So that's not a good idea. Okay. Making slow but steady progress. Gotta be patient during this early phase of the game. Okay, we got an item over here. Okay, I think at this point we're going to move the whole crew over to this area. So we can start shooting at the alien that's over there. Bryce is going to keep exploring this corner over in the opposite side here. I'm going to pick up this data log as I get the chance. Make sure these guys aren't in any danger. They're fine. Okay, I can send one of these guys to go pick up that item. Trying to make the most efficient use of my oxygen here. Actually, I'll have this guy open the door. Doesn't want to come. That's rude. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. Okay. Hunt this guy down. It seems like, oh, he's got friends. Hello, friends. You are not my friends, but you are friends. Bryce, don't go ahead and face with your fist, buddy. It's not a good idea. Okay, we got that. Let's have Bryce check around the corner over here. There's going to be some in the corner, like right there. Okay. Okay. Hey, buddy. This way. Right this way, sir. Yes, your chariot awaits. Suddenly doesn't want to go this way for some reason. Okay. So we got that. Let's go and get some oxygen from over here. Almost out. Okay. And now we're gonna keep going over here. Okay. Have to retreat, that's good. Okay, that was it. Explored the civilian ship Hope's Gone. Ship name. Okay, ooh, we got meat. And we got mystery meat. And we got a tech block. Oh, this is a great find. And we got some Hyperium, so this is gonna save our butts for real. We are in a solar energy sector, so I'm checking our overall ship's temperature here. It looks like we're okay right now. Gonna be using energy a little bit quicker than normal. Craft drafted. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Mystery meat greater than tech block. I don't know. Tech blocks are pretty important. Not very edible, but you know, gotta make do with what you got. No mining pod. Ore processor is required to mine ore of this type on the ship or station. Yeah, so our first objective is going to be to build a mining pod. Oh, you know what? We also have to research that I forgot to put in the research tree. We need to research the hypersleep chambers. That's super important. I'm going to bump that way up in the list here. I think we're going to try to get... Let's get that out of the way first, and then we can start researching the power capacity node. Did the meat go moo, bar, or ouch, that hurt? Did I see Bryce? There is a Bryce there, yeah. There is, in fact. You found him. Yeah. At least reincarnation of him. Okay. And we can afford to, since we got some more water, I think we can afford to do a little bit of salvaging here. So we already put it in one of the things, I think. Got 1.8 units of water in this O2 generator, 1.6 in this one. We're good for a little while. Really itching to build an ore processor, but I think we need the miner first. One problem with playing on brutal difficulty. Get some schematics for something. Bryce, don't fall unconscious, buddy. Okay, he made it. Remember Bryce's first kill? Drowning that squiddy in a bucket of sawdust. Down to 3 blue crystals, so we used up half of our energy from the start of the game. So that's not great. We do have 2 units of water now, though, and we got a tech block. So let's get our mining pod online. So we have to have 2 separate pods now. There's going to be a pod for mining and a pod for ship construction. So we're gonna have to, which is interesting because we have to spend twice as many tech blocks at the outset to be able to expand our ship's footprint. So it might actually be worth it at some point to get rid of this bathroom. We'll see about that. Okay, and now we can decide which of the 2 types of craft we want to build here. We want to build a miner. We're going to get resources. We don't have an electronics component. That's a problem. So we might have to trade for an electronics component. because that's going to be hard for us to find one. Unless we can get a recycler online, but we don't have a tech lock, so that's going to be tough. So at this point, I think we have to find a trading partner in order to progress with our build here, because we can't do any mining without the electronics component, and we can't build electronics components without a recycler, or whatever the electronics factory is called, which we don't even have the research for anyway. As soon as they're done with this day and they've rested, we're going to jump to another sector. Gather up as many resources as we can before we get to a trading partner so that we can have stuff to sell in order to get the things we need. I wonder if there's enough space here that we could give them individual bedrooms to make them a little bit more comfortable. They're sleeping in a shared space right now, and I think that gives them a debuff. Yeah, they have interrupted sleep. The cannibalism? It isn't cannibalism if you cut it in honey first. I don't think it works that way. I've heard that's not how it works. That's my understanding. We have some extra beds that we're not using, so we could actually move those out into the corridor and all kind of. Let's start working on that. I'm gonna move these. I'm afraid if I move this bed out here, they're gonna start sleeping in it because they're idiots sometimes. But let's do it anyway. I think they'll sleep in the more comfortable beds. I think we can also change the occupants settings to make it work. Let's move them somewhere else. I want to waste resources, so I don't want to get. I don't want to dismantle them because we might actually have extra crew members and need them later. But I do want to make room in here so we can shuffle stuff around. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this up. Once we've got those three things done, then we'll start working on the bedroom itself. The only thing is we don't have extra doors. We have to have we're gonna end up having like 2 bedrooms, I think. We can move this back to free up another wall segment. That's a good idea. All right, let's jump. Okay, here's the androids. Trade with us, androids. Our saviors. Oh, there's a farming station here. That's interesting. Probably not going to want to buy food early though. Oh, you know what else we need? We need a an algae dispenser because we're probably going to run out of food pretty soon. How much food is in the kitchen currently? Yeah, we're almost out of vegetables. We still got 1 unit of seeds and nuts and 2 units of meat because we found a unit of meat. We're not going to put in the monster meat yet, but that day is coming. Oh, wait a minute. We don't need to board the shuttle to go trade with the androids. Okay. Oh, they also have a mission system now. I forgot about this. So let's click on available missions. Sadly, the androids have no missions available. That would have been cool. Day 5. Today, menu in the mess will be gray mush, blue mush, or brown mush, but you will have to stir. Okay, so we got a bunch of scrap that we could theoretically sell. I want to try to avoid that if we can. We definitely want to sell these energy cells because I have no use for them right now. They're not giving us a great price on medical supplies, but we could sell those if we need to. We desperately need an electronics component and probably like 2 infra blocks. This is good. This is great. This is a good trade for us. And they have cheap tech blocks, so we should try to get tech blocks if we can, as many as we can afford. However, we also have to think about what kind of resources we might need for other stuff. These guys are probably going to be in our area for a while, so we don't necessarily need to buy anything. We can sell them a unit of biomatter. Let's buy like 1 unit of water. I want to hang on to the fertilizer if we can. I'm going to sell some soft scrap and a bunch of infra scrap. Okay, we could sell one more scrap unit. Let's sell X scrap. Actually, we could sell a soft block. I want to see if we can hang on to the soft block. The whole blocks we can actually think about selling a whole block too. It's gonna be a while before we can build more hull. That's probably more efficient than selling our infra scrap. I don't know. We'll leave that for now. So this leaves us with 132. I don't think we can afford this still, no. But we could think about buying another blue crystal or another green crystal. We're gonna save the money for now and see which would run out of first. We could think about selling an energy block too, but we can get to that later. But for now, we're just getting the stuff that we need. The main thing that we need is something for our mining pod to be able to build the mining pod. We should also think about what it takes to build a recycler. That's 3 infra blocks and 3 tech blocks. Okay, we're a ways from building a recycler yet. But at least we can start mining and gathering resources now. Or we will be able to very shortly, I should say. We got enough construction tasks to occupy our crew while we're okay. Trying to think how I can rearrange the bedroom. So we're gonna expand it and just make it a little bit more spacious first of all. Debating whether I wanna. We have a 0.9 infra block, so we could afford to build like 1 wall unit in here. Station holder, this is new. Oh, this is going, okay, this is for asteroid bases. We can now build an airlock that goes out onto the surface of the asteroid, I guess. What that is. So hopefully this is going to give us enough. Once I move this thermal regulator, I think that'll give us enough wall space that we can at least divide this into 2 bedrooms. Might not be able to do 3 right now. Okay, I think that's shipwide announcement. Will all crew please stop drying their laundry on the engine housing? I mean, I see no problem with that. It's efficient use of resources in my book. Okay, we got the thermal regulator back online. That's good. I'm going to move this over here. So we just expanded the bedroom a little bit, and that's going to enable us to wall it off and basically convert it into 2 different bedrooms. Or we could have... Somehow we'll figure it out. I don't know. But the point is, we got a little more space to work with now. Let's see. How can what's the most efficient kind of bedroom arrangement I can come up with? That's definitely not it. Let's think about the algae dispenser first, and then we'll think about separating the bedrooms out. This is 2 infra blocks. We're short 1 infra block. I really want to buy the resources to get a recycler. That would help us out so much. Let me just see if we can swing that. Okay, so we would need 2 more tech blocks and more infra blocks. Is that? Yeah, 3 tech blocks, 3 infra blocks. We have 1 tech block, 1 infra block. So we would need 700 more credits. We could sell an energy block. We can make it happen. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm talking about. In fact, we don't even need to sell the energy block, I don't think. They're not giving us good prices on tech scrap anymore. That's unfortunate, but what it is what it is. Oh yeah, okay, that's a recycler. That's an early recycler. That's good. Definitely worth the 2 whole blocks. So does this imply that some of the asteroids you come across will now be quite large as a surface to build bases on? I don't know, maybe. In the preview, the game preview, they showed a large asteroid base being built out. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. Okay, we did our trades here. Got enough to build a recycler, so let's get the recycler online. Where do we want the recycler? Is it going to be over here? I think it's going to be over there. But that's the perfect spot for another pod, is the only reason I'm hesitating. I kind of don't want to have to move the recycler. That would be really inefficient. But I also don't want it to be in any of these places. The problem. If I move these out of the hyperdrive section, I can make room for it. Let's do that. So I'm going to move this. I want to be able to wall off the recycler from everything else. That's what I'm trying to get to here. So if I were to put it like here, I could put it in the section with one of the hyperdrives. I don't like that. I don't know. It's okay if it's in the shuttle bay area. You know what, I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of time rearranging things. It's gonna be really inefficient. And we're gonna end up having it share space with something else anyway. So let's just put it over here. Okay, and we can work on that as we're in transit. And now we just gotta find more energy, which we can now mine for ourselves. Okay, we got carbon over here. That's energy. I really want to go to this sector, but these cultists are in the way. Could use some ice, but it's not going to do us any good immediately, is the thing. I think we have enough jumps to get over there. Let's see what's in the neighboring sectors here. That's pirates. Let's do our mining while we're here, so we're not wasting green crystals. Okay, so we're going to mine ice here and carbon. Early carbon find is pretty good. Okay, we have to be mindful that we're low on blue crystals, so we're not going to use the recycler right now. We're going to wait until we have some more energy available to us. So we're going to have the raw materials on hand so that we can use the recycler. Somebody broke the heater. Who did that? Broke down on its own. Cannot repair insufficient resources. Ooh, that's a problem. Okay. I did not think about that. Okay, we're going to spend a little bit of energy to make one infra block so we can fix the heater, because if our ship overheats, that's going to be a problem. Right now we're not in the radiation sector, so we don't have to worry about it immediately. It's fortunate that these things only have one hit point. It means we're going to have to spend an infra block every time one wears out. I might mention that in the suggestions. You can upgrade these from 1 to 2 hit points just for that reason. Mining, mining. Bryce is getting some mining practice in. Loving. Let's think about the bedroom arrangement. What about the bedroom arrangement? I mean, we got enough room here that we can make 3 separate bedrooms for sure. Problem is we don't have enough infra blocks to make walls. So as soon as we get like 3 infra blocks, then I think we can. Actually, it'll be more like 6 infra blocks. Get this all sorted out. Be a lot more comfortable. Day 6, whoever stole Officer Green's false leg, please leave it where it can be found, and we will say no more on the subject. Is that a Guardians of the Galaxy reference? Down to our last blue crystal. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. You want this carbon, though. We're going to stick around for it, I think, if we can manage it. I wonder if we should have... Let's have Bryce work an extra shift. Sorry, Bryce. You're a guy. Whereas Bryce is the one that gets the short end of the stick, right? Oh no, he stopped in mid-mine. Oh, he's too tired to work. Okay, he gave up. Don't sleep over there, dude. Gonna be exhausted in the morning too if you sleep those things. Okay. Let's I'm gonna turn off these beds for now, just they can't be used at all. That's fine. Okay. Bryce, you got enough oomph to work a little bit more. We're gonna have you work a little bit more and finish. Oh, somebody else is doing it. Okay, never mind. Alright, Bryce, I lied, you can sleep. This is a bug. No. No. Oh, okay. This is definitely a bug. I set this bed so no one is allowed to use it, but Bryce decided it anyway. So here, Bryce, fix that, Bryce. You're working an extra shift, Bryce. We only need one of your kidneys, Bryce. Bryce decided to use it anyway. I don't know what it is, what his deal is, why he can't just go to bed like a normal person. There we go. Nobody's allowed in that bed. Don't you dare. Don't you effing dare. Oh my god. I'm gonna lock you in this room. You're gonna sleep. That's better. You figured it out. Okay. Oh my god. Some crew members, am I right? Okay. Hope we don't run into the cultists here. Okay, no cultists, that's good. Got a farming station here. And we got, yes, our saviors, the energy crystals. Okay. We're gonna actually mine the blue crystals first, because we desperately need those, and then we're gonna do the derelict. Get 7 blue crystals here, so this is great for us. Then we also got 6 green crystals. So this is gonna save our butts. I mean, our butts are going to be saved continuously every time we find more resources, because that's just the stage of the game that we're at right now. Oh, we're out of water. Shoot. And we got an Android chip coming in. Okay, that can sell us water. We're good. Fine. Um, Could even sell ice for water technically if we wanted to, but we'd be better off buying a tech box and an infra box so we can purify our own water. We could, now that we have some energy, we should think about what we're gonna start producing. Let's produce some tech scrap. I want to do like 6 tech scrap. That's gonna be good for starters. We could also produce a soft block for sale. I think that's a good idea. ACS Firefox. Oh, they have a mission for us. Oh, let's check this out. Let's check this out, guys. Okay, we found ourselves in need of scrap resources. Can you help us salvage certain scrap resources from the Derelict? Okay, they're giving us salvage all of the following scrap. Bring it to the ACS Firefox within 3 days. Kill all monsters and enemies on the Derelict. PCS Nighthawk in the current sector. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure. And we can either choose a hull block or an energy block. Choose the energy block because it's more valuable. And we also get, I think, an energy rod and... Or no, we get these two or these two, I think is what it's saying. We're probably going to choose this because it's more valuable. Or we can get 260. Yeah, so we could choose one of these 3 rewards. And then we have 5 hours left to accept the mission. On a failure, we get a -2 to our relationship with the androids, which would be unfortunate. Mission rules cannot be at war with faction android collective. You may not leave this sector. You may not leave a sector if mission objective is active and incomplete. Ship cannot leave the sector, ACS Firefox. Ship cannot be destroyed by enemies, ACS Firefox. Okay, we got a lot of conditions, but they all make sense. So we're gonna suspend our Hyperion mining for now. Scrap the ship for yourself at the moment. Well, they're not asking for all the scrap from the ship. They're just asking for they're asking for all the tech scrap and energy scrap. I don't know. That is kind of expensive stuff, tech scrap and energy scrap. I think you might be right about that. Because this is going to work. The thing is, though, if we get this hyperfuel, this could be worth like 700 to the right buyer. So that's the only reason that I'm thinking about it. Or it could even, like, if we get really lucky and we sell it to a station that doesn't have any hyperfuel, it could be worth like 2,000. So all of this, how long would it take for a buyer? Much? Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's see how much they are buying scrap for, just for reference. So these guys do have hyperfuel, so we wouldn't sell to them. So this, let's say that they've got like 5 tech scrap and 5. What was the other one? Infra scrap. 5 tech scrap and 2 energy scrap. Let's say that would be worth. That's like 100. And then the energy scrap, we don't have any energy scrap yet, but it's probably going to be worth about 20. So that's like, so we're actually gaining, in terms of value, we're gaining at a minimum like 150 credits off of base, judging by kind of like the average of scrap and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's going to be worth it if we can actually get it done. We're going to sleep before we accept. We're going to actually start clearing the Derelict before we accept. We'll accept when we get down to like the 2-hour mark. Okay, we can actually start with the mission now. Hope the Derelict isn't any harder than normal. I don't think it will be. Okay, how many hours left do we have to accept the mission? 3 hours. I mean, we have 3 days to explore the ship. It's not gonna. There's no way. And we get a crew member. That's cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna need the resources, and I think it is gonna be worth it, even if we. Now the question is, which reward do we take? Do we take the 260 credits, which could get us what we need right away? Do we take this, which is more valuable overall? Let's see if we have any other friendlies in the sector. We got this farming station. Be nice if we knew what this farming station had, but we don't. I think this is gonna be the best thing for us in the long run. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna try. Plus, it's our first mission, so I kind of just want to try out the mission system. Credit can be used to buy what you need. Yeah, but if we can get 700 credits out of it, that obviously is better, even if we have to wait a little bit longer. Assuming we can afford to wait, which I think we can. We got 7 energy and 2 Hyperium plus what's in the sector that we haven't mined yet, which I think is like another 4. Okay, we got a 4th crew member. Aaron Stepanek. He's a pretty good fighter, actually. So we're going to put all these guys on Team 3. We got a 4-man. We upgraded from 3-man to a 4-man away team. Bryce is going to be on Team 2. Who's the guy with weapon skill of 1? Oh, they both already increased their weapon skill, actually. That's not bad. Okay. So these two are going to be on Team 2 or Team 1. These two are going to be on Team 2. You can open multiple doors this way, I guess. Oh. Watch out there, Bryce. You always pick the door with the most aliens behind it. It's us. The only thing about this mission is we not only have to... Let's see if I can just directly gun this guy down so I don't have to wait for him to walk over here, because that'll take forever. Okay, I guess they're coming from this way first. These guys are getting pretty good with the pistols. I'm happy. Okay. So, we're going to split our team here. Oops. The 2 guys with the pistols are going to go down here. And these 2 guys are going to go and start opening doors up here. I think there's going to be more aliens there. I'm not sure if there's going to be any more aliens at the other end down here. Okay, let's try to open this. Okay, we do see another... Oh shit, Bryce got bit because I wasn't paying attention. Run, Bryce, run! Oh god. Okay, that's not going to be good. But we can... Okay, this multitasking was a bad idea. Okay, got that. There's a rule, like, people always think they're better at multitasking than they actually are. Generally, the human brain is pretty terrible at multitasking. Okay, we cleared the bridge. I think we cleared the whole forward part of the ship. Let's go and get some oxygen from the shuttle. It's just kind of on our way. Shipwide announcement. Dibs on not having to share my bunk with the new guy. We do have a 4th bed. We can move back into that room. So that's no big deal. Okay. Why is it? that it? I think we're done. No, there must be something we missed. Somewhere there's an alien. Lurking. Waiting to strike. We don't have control of the ship yet, right? No, we don't. Oh, there it is. We saw him. He's over here. Okay. Ah, you bit me. Yeah. Okay, we got everything. Nice. Now we want to expedite salvage. Where do we see our mission? Here it is. Kill all monsters and enemies. We did that. Okay, this is a bug. It's not showing us the entire mission. Salvage all the following. Make clear the derelict. The mission pop-up still says kill all monsters and enemies. Then update show what I need to salvage. Alright, so that's our first bug report of the new version of the game. And then we want to expedite. Fortunately, it does show us on the hover here, energy scrap and tech scrap. Oh, it actually shows us here too. Mission objective. So we're going to expedite that. Go straight back over and start the salvage work. Wonder how much tech scrap it ended up being. Looked like about 5 tech scrap. So my calculation was pretty on point, I think. Let's see. Nothing in our inventory. That's weird. Oh, it already offloaded, maybe. Missed it. It's out of oxygen. It is. No, it isn't. Got 1420 left. 420. Okay, it's dropping scrap off at our ship as well. I'm going to turn off transfer of the other scrap types until the salvage job is done. That'll shorten our shuttle's travel loop, I think. Hopefully they got everything loaded into the airlock now, and this should be the last run. I think that was it. Okay, so now we can turn off expedite, and we can start transferring at our own pace. Hopefully they should give us a reward here. Oh, so we can choose which ship we want to receive the reward to. Thank you for taking care of the salvage operation on our behalf. Take this reward. Nice. Oh, we gotta buy some water from these guys. We could also think about buying more tech blocks. We're starting to go up in wealth here. We don't have our hyperfuel yet. We're gonna sell an energy block. We're gonna sell 2 energy blocks in order to get a couple units of water. We need tech blocks and infra blocks, but we're going to be able to get infra blocks easily from scrap. So I'm going to focus on buying tech blocks. We We just need enough water units to tide us over, actually. We're going to buy one infra block so that we can build the water purifier, because then we won't need to buy water anymore. So I'm going to buy 1 unit of water and enough to build a purifier so we can make our own water. Because we got like 10 units of ice, so we're going to be good for quite a while. Then we're going to get 90 credits back, which is pretty good. And then we'll schedule a water purifier to be constructed. We're going to go. Here, I guess, for now. Let's also schedule our... There we go. Lots of work to do in this sector. Yeah, I'm gonna bug report this because it's bothering me. Normal rigs only have 1 HP, so every time it ends acts. Time. Here we go. We're gonna do a little bit of infra scrapping. We also got a little bit more tech scrap queued still. Aaron has the lazy trait, -10 working speed. That's not really a big problem by itself, but he also wants to drink more than average, play games more than average, and do more drugs than average. Not ideal. I don't know how you even do drugs in this game. I'm not entirely sure about that. Trait has a possibility to give an exceptional learning potential in some skills. That's cool. He's the new guy. He's a former welder who's good at construction and industry, which is good, and he's got a really high potential in weapons. We get the water purifier built yet? Not yet. Got a lot of construction tasks queued, I guess. Our oxygen levels okay right now. Way too much. A little hot in here because we got to fix. Need to get this fixed. For that, we need an infra block. We should have one now, though. Okay. Not on high capacity grid. Okay, so this is the new power system. Skip an announcement dibs and not having to share my bunk. Oh, we already saw that. Sorry. Um, Seems like we don't have enough power to run this. Not exactly sure. I think we need to build another small power node or a large power node. What is the power capacity requirement of this thing? Let's try to figure that out. Water purifier, power consumption 20 per second, uses high capacity power grid. Okay, so these areas are the high capacity. So it's the power nodes. It's basically the same as the previous version, the way that the power nodes are covering that area. But the math of it is a little bit different, is the only thing. I want this to have a permanent home, and not I don't want to have to move it again later. I waste a lot of water. But I guess we can, if we do that, if we run into that situation, we can always just use up all of the ice that's currently in the. Not really that big a deal. Guys salvaging Persephone by self. We got lots of resources now. Sweet. 3 Hyperium, an infra scrap, 4 infra blocks, seeds and nuts, a fruit. We're getting food, which is one of the most useful things we can find on a derelict. Got a pirate ship coming into the sector. Can we try to get our mining and let's I mean that salvaging's already done. It's really just the logistics. Let's try to get our guys working for another 4 hours. Let's expedite transfer here. Hopefully they can actually get something done in time. Okay, we gotta start spinning up the hyperdrive. We're out of time. Fortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, crap. Okay, they're the kind that only has shuttles. So that's okay. It's going to take them a couple hours before they can send over a party to attack us. Oh, and the androids are killing them. Fantastic. But they are going to try to board us, though. None of our hyperdrive is going to be charged in time. I wonder what happens if we surrender to the pirates and then the androids kill them. I mean, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Oh, it's going to be so close. Do it. No, why does Bryce die? What the hell? Where's Bryce? Oh, he's in the mining pod. It hasn't docked yet. Oh, this sucks. Could be the end of our run already. We're gonna surrender. I think if we no, what's gonna happen if I surrender is they're gonna leave the sector. Oh my god. I'm just imagining. If we surrender, they're gonna. Okay, we got everybody on board now, so let's jump. Wonder what happens if we surrender when they're on board our ship. Bryce is under attack. Okay, we're gonna jump to here and drop out. I don't know if the civilians can help us somehow or what. Bryce, you're gonna surrender, buddy. I don't think we can actually repel these guys. I don't think we have enough firepower. We'll try. Fortunately, Bryce is not one of our fighters. Okay, so who are the fighters? The fighters are Calhoun and Persephone. That means Aaron's going to be our tank. It's okay, he's got a -10 surrender, so it's not the worst. I didn't mean to put them all the way back there. Okay, so we got this. Neil. Open this door. Oh god, they've all got guns. Oh no, 2 of them have guns. So we're even. Oh, one of them panicked. That's good. New mission available. CB Arctis. Deliver the cargo. Let's think about that when our ship's not being taken over. I think we got this under control, it seems like. Yeah. I'm just worried about the bleeding. Okay, so we just gotta take care of this guy. I can't believe we actually won our first boarding combat with only our 3 starting dudes. Oh my god. I mean, we haven't quite won it yet, but it's just this guy left and he's panicking. Come on. Come on, Red. Come out of here. Okay, oh, he does have a pistol. Crap. Okay, we gotta rush this guy, because he's in a good position and we are not. Or we can hide behind the beds here. We don't need these beds anyway, they're extra. Oh crap, he got Aaron. Please don't get Persephone. Don't you dare. Okay, who's got the better surrender chance? Calhoun has. Okay, we should be able to, I think the 2 of these guys should be able to take him. Yes, okay, we got him. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Now we gotta feed them is the thing. We have to have somewhere to put them, which we don't. We really don't. So I think we're just gonna execute all of them is what we're gonna have to do. We cannot feed them. But for now, they're just gonna exist on the ship here. You can at least check out their skills and see if any of them might be worth going to the trouble for. This would be like a huge boon for us if we could actually get these guys on our team. Botany 5, I mean, that's huge. Research 4, that's huge. Good at mining, construction, and industry, this guy. Zara, if your skills aren't up to snuff, you get disappeared, that's right. Zara is a minimalist who's good at construction and industry. So these guys are so good, too, is the thing. And then Yen, they're like way higher level. Yen has a weapon skill of 4. I can't, but is a wimp. That's very lucky because she could have easily wiped out our guys if she was braver. What's this cargo delivery business? Okay, so we can get a Hyperium and an energy cell if we deliver from the current sector to where? MIB, Space Cowboys, Bar and Grill. I love that. Asteroid Field to Zeta Hawking Whelm. It looks to be nearby in the neighboring sector. How much time do we have to do it? 5 hours. That's not a lot of time. Okay, we'll have to think about that one. This is worth 500 credits, the hyperfuel. So even just selling it at the station here, even though it's not the best price, this is like a huge profit for us. That mission that we did. So that's a sweet deal. Okay, I'm trying to think if we can somehow get enough resources to actually like convert these guys to our cause. I think the answer is no. Let's hail these guys. We don't have an operations console, do we? Do. Okay. That's already queued for repairs, that's good. Do we need to let's sell things to these guys. I'm gonna sell this right away because we need the 500 credits. Sooner or later we're gonna need it. Stephanie is fixing. Now we got 2 wounded guys is the only thing. That's a food service. That's not super terribly helpful. Vice is healing. How's Aaron doing? You need a medical bed. His wound is healed, so he's okay. Persephone, on the other hand, is bleeding. So as soon as she's done with this, I was hoping they would take the pirates on. Okay, so as soon as she's done fixing this thing, so we're gonna let her eat because she's out of food. I'm gonna move this chair over here so we can fit a... Move that over there. And move this over here so that we can fit a, what's called algae dispenser in here. Because we don't really have room for prisoner quarters. That's the main thing. So we could put all of our beds back together here. We could have a prisoner quarters that has one bed. It could be like on the other side of this. We don't have any... don't have a lot of space to build it, though. We don't have many infra blocks. We could start making some infra blocks. That'll get us 4 infra blocks. How many infra blocks? What's the minimum it takes to make us a prisoner quarters? We'd want a kitchen. That's 2 infra, 1 soft. Want an algae dispenser, probably. So that's 4 infra already, and 30 tools, 50 tools, 1 soft. So 4.5 infra blocks, 1 soft block. And then we've already got a bed, so we wouldn't need to build that. What am I forgetting? A toilet. Right, we need a toilet. So that's another... So that's... Can't count. Food. Okay, yeah, so 6.5 infra blocks and 2 soft blocks so far. That's for just a minimal prisoner quarters. And then the thing is we have to get hypersleep chambers built for all of them by the end of the sector. And Bryce is already risking a mental breakdown because he's not a happy camper. Prisoners, captives, food is food. Yeah. Okay, so both of these guys need to sleep. Stephanie especially. How much time do we have left to accept this mission? 3 hours. I think we're going to take the mission because it's going to be easy profit for us. I think it's going to pay for itself. And it'll give us a chance to explore a little bit. And Bryce also needs to sleep. Bryce, why? Why do you hate me so much? Oh my god. Get over here. Sleep over here. Okay. You sleep. Sleep in this bed. Okay, that one's fine too. I'm okay with it. Okay, let's do the mission. I'm gonna take this because it replaces the Hyperion we're using to deliver the cargo. Let me also get an energy cell, which is worth like 300 some credits. Before we do that, though, is there anything we want to buy from them? We're already selling them a unit of hyperfuel. We want to buy... Oh, we could buy more pistols. That would be really helpful. We should buy at least 1 more pistol, I think. We could sell them an energy cell here. Yeah, so this is going to give us 3 armed away team members, which is really good. And then I would like to get more blue crystals if we can. Which we can. And then ideally we could get some more attack blocks as well. Or we have 6 infra blocks already. So we actually almost have enough for the prisoner quarters. We could do it. We could definitely do it. Okay, that's good. I'm excited for that. We're gonna get new crew members super early, and it's gonna be really good. Okay, so since we already have 6 infra blocks, I'm gonna cancel all of this scrap. We're gonna do soft scrap instead, so we have a second infra block. We need a place to put the new stuff, which will happen, I think, once we get this rearranged. I have to put some decorations or something in. Okay, so we can start. I'm gonna start rearranging the walls here. Get the construction availability. Bryce is gonna be walled off in his own little room for a little while. I don't want the prisoners sneaking up on any sleeping crew members. We're gonna put their door prison thing over near the airlock here. The only thing I worry about it with this arrangement is that they're gonna be able to easily get guns. They try to break loose. If 33, I assume that's minutes. Says time to accept 33. Doesn't give a unit. I think is supposed minutes. Okay, so second bug report of the stream. We're gonna accept this. Need free cargo ports with the correct size to complete this objective. What does that mean? What is a cargo port? Is that a thing we can build? Cargo port. It is a thing we can build. Look at this. This is new. They didn't even mention this in the patch notes. That's wild. Okay, so I guess it keeps his resources separate from our storage. Like I have no ability to build this. It's enormous. That's unfortunate. I really would have liked to take this mission. That's cool though that they added this new thing. I really like that. I just unfortunate for us at this point in the game. We could build it here. We just move the crew quarters. We only have a couple hours though, is the thing. So I don't think we can do the mission. Can't do it. Okay, soon though. Soon we're gonna get cargo ports. Two crew members, Bryce and Persephone, risk mental breaks. They're both resting, so hopefully that should help. Persephone is still wounded. Uncomfortable sleep, I wonder why. Let's look at the sleep comfort here. Should be fine. I think it was just because he was sleeping over there before. But he could sleep. Damn it, Bryce. Why do you have to sleep in the most uncomfortable bed on the entire ship? I don't understand it. Don't get it. Okay, you know what? We're gonna make this a prisoner bed for now. No, we don't. We're gonna the prisoner bed over here. Okay, we need to just spend a minute in this. Did I ever queue up water purification? I didn't since I moved it. That's a problem. Fix that. Also, have to keep in mind that we have twice as many people on board the ship using up oxygen now. I think we have enough. We have more than enough oxygen generation. We just need to make sure that we have water available. Okay, we officially just run out of food. That's not ideal. Okay, for that reason, I am gonna queue up some more infra scrap so we can get our algae dispenser online. Okay, so that's our new crew quarters. I don't actually want to scrap that. It's more efficient if we just build another wall because we're going to need a wall segment here anyway. I think. Okay, so this is the prisoner bed. Prisoner quarters will look like really want it to be directly in front of the airlock, but that's how it's going to end up because that's the space that we have available to us. So we got that. Need to have a door between this and the. This is so inefficient. This layout bugs me. I can move this back one again. That'll help, I think. Okay, so this is going to move over here. I'm going to have a door here. And then this is going to move over here. So that's our prisoner bedroom. Okay, the prison area shares some corridor, I think, with the regular crew. We can just give them an algae dispenser for now because we don't have a kitchen. We don't have any food for the kitchen anyway. Have to hope that they're happy with that. It's the only. And then we need a place to give them a bathroom. So kind of glad we didn't demolish our second bathroom here. I guess this could be their bathroom, and the other one could be the crew bathroom. That would be fine. So prisoner area is going to be this. It's going to be this. And we're going to move this door over to here. Leather couches. Yeah, that's true. Prisoners can be used as leather couches, I guess. So I don't know if this is that kind of channel. Okay, let's see. The prisoners have at least a little area to sleep in. And a little corridor where they can go across the room. They've got food. I think that's about all we can give them right now, honestly. And this can be their. We give them furniture. I could give them a chair in the corridor here, technically. I need to close this off from the main part of the ship, though. If I rotate this way, then that could work. Obviously, this needs to be a door. Okay, so prisoner permissions. That's good. But I'm sleeping in the bathroom. I mean, what are you gonna do? They have no light. It's like the ultimate like steerage brig accommodations. Okay, now we need to get another algae dispenser online for the crew. Go. Okay, we're looking good. This is workable. It's not ideal, but it's workable. And I'm gonna give the prisoners some decoration. That their lives are very slightly less dismal. And actually, if I put decoration here, it can benefit both the crew and the prisoners. So let's put it in the corridor here. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I think we could maybe use some more decoration in the crew break area. Does this take tools only? Okay, that's not bad. That's as much as we can do, I think, with our limited resources. I hope that'll be enough. Or obviously they're not going to convert right away. They take them a while. I'm hoping the wimpy one at least will convert. I think one of them was wimpy. Hungry, but they got an algae dispenser now, so they should be fine. We still got our trades queued. We're waiting for that to happen. New mission available. Okay. Is this gonna be another cargo mission? It is another cargo mission. Man, I really want to build a cargo port, but we just don't have anywhere on the ship to put it. We need to build a building pod. I think that's gonna be our next goal. But for that, we need 2 infra blocks and a tech block and a hull block, which we have. So it'll be our infra blocks. We need to buy a tech block. We could try to find the Android ship. They have cheaper tech blocks. I'm gonna sell a soft block, and I want to hang on to the tech scrap because I think we might need to get an electronics component. And these guys are giving us terrible prices on carbon. Electronics component. We actually already have an electronics component. I'm gonna sell 1 whole block here. Always make more from scrap. Okay, and then let's put a pod hanger out here. Where? Maybe. I lied. We're not putting a pod hanger out here. Where are we putting our pod hanger? Maybe this could go back. No, it couldn't go there because there's no advanced power, right? This went here. I think we could fit a pod hanger in middle, maybe. This doesn't need advanced power, so this could move, actually. We could put that over here. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to move that. And then this could move over here and be on the advanced power grid, and then we'll have room. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we're going to turn off logistics to this thing and get 2 more water units so that the water in here, the ice in here is used up. Socializing with the crew, that's good. It's going to be a huge problem if these guys rebel. I hope they don't. How's the wound doing over here? Wound is healing slowly. We used up a lot of energy doing that. I guess because we did a bunch of recycling. So if we do manage to recruit any of these guys, we're going to have multiple shifts because we don't have enough room to expand our bed area. These guys will naturally settle into multiple shifts based on the bed availability, I think. Okay, so I'm waiting for this to be done. Okay, we got that. Now we can move this over. Okay, now we're going to put the... I got 3 trades queued. Why is that? For shuttles to finish transporting items. None of my systems are enabled, so I think we just have too many jobs. We don't have anybody on logistics. Maybe we need to assign somebody. Let's see. Priorities. I want Aaron doing construction, maintenance, and industry, I think. I think Calhoun could spare some time from research to do logistics. He's also medical, but that doesn't matter right now. Yeah, so Calhoun's going to be our logistics guy for now. That should help get the trades done. Cultists, crap. Fun. Where's my trade? I think it's bugged. Okay, so we're gonna cancel the first trade and see if that clears the logjam here. Cannot cancel trade progress too far. What the hell does that mean? That's definitely a bug. What happens if I leave the sector without completing the trade? Bryce had a mental breakdown. Oh, come on, Bryce. Come on, Bryce. Don't set the beds on fire. I think he's just refusing to work. That's okay. How's Persephone doing? She's still healing. No food. Okay, we're gonna leave the sector and come back because A, the cultists are coming, B, the trade thing isn't working correctly, so have to buy our extra pistol, sell our hyperfuel later. We do still have the hyperfuel on board, don't we? It is there. It's in the airlock, ready to trade. That's okay. Oh, they decided to stay here. That's unfortunate. Where do we want to go? We could check out this derelict technically, but we really need to rest actually. Captain, we have comms. Where's Bryce? Answer, he owes us money too. Passcode confirmed. Have a nice day. See if there's anything left to salvage on this. I think we probably salvaged everything already. There is actually some stuff that we could salvage while we're here. Why is she not eating anything? Oh, there's no algae in the dispenser. Shoot. Somebody has to poop. Come on, guys. I know you got it in you. Let's see it. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to just rest for a couple hours and then go check out another derelict, see if we can find any food. Oh wait, we got mystery meat. Let's get some mystery meat in the system here. This is the first time I've actually had to use mystery meat in a game, by the way. Thought we had mystery meat, didn't we? I guess we ate it already, maybe. I don't know. I should turn off direct food consumption. I have a feeling somebody like snuck and ate the mystery meat directly out of storage. They stole it from us. It cannot be drafted. Rice. Okay, he's back to normal now. That's good. Stephanie healing. We still have no. All right, This is gonna have to be good enough. Let's go check out the next derelict. The prisoners actually have a full algae dispenser. I feel like there's an algae dispenser gap going on here. Let's enable our crew to use this algae dispenser for the guys that are really hungry, which is actually everybody. Sorry, prisoners, you don't rate. Okay, now you can go back and use whatever algae's left over there. Prisoner algae is the best kind. Okay, now we got the cycle going again. Good. We're saved. Just get mental breaks from Calhoun, who's the guy currently steering the ship is risking a mental break. You still have the plant-based meat substitute. It lasts longer than any other type of food because no sod will eat it. That's true. We have a farming station, so we theoretically have cheap food available, but in practice it's still way too expensive. Like, we can't really afford any of that stuff. Okay. I hope the prisoners don't like somehow try to take over the ship while all of our guys are gone. I wonder if we need to leave somebody on board just to watch the prisoners. I think they'll be okay. I'm gonna save it. Keep in mind we can always we got a couple of bodies here. We can always produce more meat if we have to. What I'm saying. Decide that one of our prisoners needs to take one for the team. Two hyperfuel and an energy cell. Ooh, we got some expensive loot here. Okay. Rice, Calhoun, do your thing. So far, no alien. I'm jealous of this table. I want this table. I know when they're going to add that in the game as something I can build. Okay, we got a data log. Hopefully there's no aliens in the bathroom. I think we got a freebie. Have Aaron go explore engineering here. Here. Alright, we got a freebie. Very good. That's what we needed. This will definitely save us. Yeah, and you keep in mind, even though we only have 1 water, we have 8 ice, so we're good. We're in water for a while. Our main worry right now is energy. But also, I just realized we're collecting energy rods to get to the next sector. We're halfway there, so that's good. Forgot to undraft the shuttle. I always forget that. Okay, not always, but frequently. Okay. We could start thinking about producing hull blocks for sale. I think that would be a good idea. Almost done with the power capacity node research. I guess we already finished the... I didn't see the announcement, but I guess we must have finished the hypersleep chamber already. Yeah, I guess we did. Okay, so we were thinking about... So the next immediate thing that we wanted to get, once we get back to the farming station, or find the Android chip, and we can buy some tech blocks, which the Android chip actually has cheaper tech blocks, so we could find the Android chip, that'll be the best thing. We can find the Android chip and get a tech block, then we can build our building pod, and we can start to expand our ship, maybe get one of those cargo bays. How's the... How much does it cost to build a cargo bay? Let's check that out. What category was that in? I don't even know. Cargo port. Oh, it's an asteroid cargo port. Designed for transferring bulk cargo between ships and stations, functions as a docking station for cargo shuttles, requiring these specialized cargo docking ports. This version of the cargo port is intended to be built on asteroid bases. I'm not sure if the cargo shuttle is a new vehicle type that we can produce, or if that's going to be something NPCs supply. What the hell happened to Calhoun? Oh, he's out of oxygen, I guess? Okay, I guess that shuttle ran out of oxygen. Yeah, we're getting like vitamin deficiency anemia and stuff like that, but it's not as bad as it was before. We spend more time scrapping. I think we should try to if we can. We can afford to spend a little bit more time. The recruit chance, it is going up a little bit. It's up to 1.5. Not bad. Up from 0.5 and 0.6. I'm gonna wrap up here in about 20 minutes. We got a party this weekend. I got a lot of stuff to do, but I really wanted to check out this new version of the game. I'm excited. A lot of new stuff going on. The missions is huge. That's like a big, major gameplay change. I wonder if it keeps generating, if the stations keep generating missions indefinitely, because if so, we could hang out in the same sector for a long time, make a lot of money that way. If we could get an ore processor, that would also be huge. I'm not sure if we can build that on our ship or if we have to build that on the station. Says it's used by mining pods, so I think we should be able to do that on the ship. It's also interesting because it gives us an incentive to backtrack and go to places we've already been, because we'll be able to get more exotic minerals once we get the technology to do that. So that's kind of cool. Well, it's more efficient to go forward, I guess. I don't know. Fortunate this couldn't be a bug bed, but we got to work with what we got. Okay, so we got most of the salvage off of here. We didn't have time to get all the infra or whole scrap. In fact, we probably didn't get any of the whole scrap because we get any whole scrap. We did get some whole scrap actually. So let's go and see if we can get a tech block so we can build a pod hanger. Also need to buy more blue crystals, keep in mind. Unless we can find them from somewhere. Catch up with the Android chip. Yes, we can. Pretty good positioning for us. No missions available for us currently. I'm gonna see if we can buy at least 2 blue crystals, hopefully like 3. Yeah, oh, we got money. We got money. Look at this. Look at that. We're rich already. Okay. So we got the 3 blue crystals. We're gonna buy 2 tech blocks. And then do we need to buy infra? We don't need to buy infra. We just need the energy to use our recycler. So we're good there. We got 2 extra pistols actually. Notice that. So I think we're gonna keep those and use those. I don't think we need to sell them. We can equip our entire away team. So these 2 guys that were unarmed before are gonna be armed now. Yeah. Okay, and we have... Oh, we still have loot on board the ship that we haven't got yet. Sweet. Prisoner complaints, no access to a bed. Yeah, not much I can do about that right now. I mean, We do actually have the capacity to make soft blocks, and we might be able to give them a bunk bed. That would help a little bit. The food. We're out of water. We're out of water. Somehow, did I move the water purifier again? I did. I'm an idiot. Guys. Is set on expedite? It is. Crap. I've been attacked by pirates in this sector. Yeah, but whatever. We can quickly grab the stuff that's here. Okay, we got a unit of water. That's cool. And the one blue crystal, which I'm not super happy about. We gotta wait for our shuttle to be available for trade. Okay, we don't have any salvage rules set up for this, so we should be able to do our trade right now. Okay, we did one of our trades, I think. Or do we have multiple? Yeah, okay, we're done trading. Perfect. So we didn't get any water, which we... Okay, we got our blue crystals. That's the important thing here. Let's set our infra thing at this point to recycle if we have less than one infra block. I think that's going to help us out a lot. And we'll do the same thing for tech scrap. And soft scrap. We don't have enough energy scrap to be useful yet. Android Collective is, I think they're going to ask us for carbon, and we might actually sell them some. Free hull scrap for 232 credits. Yeah, we'll take it. Why not? That's a good deal. As long as we can get it done before the cultists get here. But I think we can. Okay, we are starting to get... Calhoun is starving. Gotta... About that. You have some algae available, it looks like. Or he got some mystery meat from the kitchen, I think. Okay, when we get to the 2-hour mark, then we gotta go. I think we're ready to jump. I don't think we need anything else from this sector right at this moment. We got our 2 tech blocks. We can start working on our pod hangar. We're going to be for hull construction. We buy one more blue crystal in cash. Bought all their blue crystals already, so never mind. All right, time to go. Starvation, risk of mental breaks, Calhoun. Calhoun, our navigator, of course he is. Anybody else do navigation? They can. But right now we're about to jump out of the way of the cultists, so I'm gonna gamble that Calhoun is able to finish this jump before he has a mental break. Okay, made the jump. Back to the farming station. I think we want to buy more blue crystals if we can from the farming station. Oh, there's a Merchant Federation ship we haven't traded with yet. We got to check out their wares. But they're jumping in the next sector, so we'll have to follow them over there. Ideally, what I'd like to do is get the cargo port built here. But I don't know if we're going to be able to manage that or not. We have an energy cell available that we can sell. Sell it here for 289. We can buy 2 blue crystals. And we still got 900 credits left. That's pretty sweet. We have the option to buy more ice. Buy a couple more ice units. I don't want to spend too much money on that. Missions available. There is a cargo mission available from here. So we're able to... I love that we're delivering food to restaurants. And the name of the restaurant is Wendy's roadkill. That's amazing. Okay, what are they going to ask us for? Don't really want to sell any more hull scrap if we can help it, or hull blocks. If they ask us for something else, we might be able to provide it, depending what it is. Soft scrap? Yeah, we can do soft scrap. Okay. Constructing a builder. Need a infra block and an electronic component for that, it said. Everybody's taking turns starving. Price, you need a break too. Calhoun, you're kind of okay. Persephone, you need to eat too. Calhoun, you need rest actually. Okay, so he's ate something, so now he can sleep. Still trying to build the cargo port so we can get this mission. Where did our hull blocks go? That's a concern. I guess they get loaded into the builder pod, maybe? 0, 1. That means it's waiting for a hull block, I think. The names of our craft, by the way. Sable is the name of our builder. Petrola is the name of our miner. And the Traveler is the name of our shuttle. Those are pretty good names, I feel like. What's the area that we need for our cargo dock? Let's take a look. So this is a 4 square area. Can be mounted on a corner. Looks like it goes in by 1, so we just need like a 4 square flat area with 1 layer of things next to it, the side of the ship here. I think that could be like here, where the bathroom is. You could also do it like behind the recycler. I think that'd be a good place for it. Like that would be enough, I think. See if we can get that done. I don't know if we'll be able to do that or not. I buy 1 unit of hull scrap from these guys. Sell these guys hull scrap at an amazing price. They already got rid of it, it seems like. I don't know what happened to it. Anything else? So we might be able to buy from the Android ship later. Is there anything we need from the station right now? Because if not, we should probably leave the sector and keep going. You get a blue crystal from them. Could get tech blocks from them, but it's cheaper to get them from the ship. They have energy rods. Have ice. Let's see how they. We do need energy rods because we need to be able to. These guys have cheaper energy rods. Android ships have better deals on everything, basically. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna get need at least 3 more tech blocks. What does it cost to build the cargo port? I didn't think to look at that. 2 infra and 2 hull. That's cool. We need more hull blocks. Actually, we need to do some hull scrapping. Might be able to do that from the systems that we've already passed. Okay, I think Aaron can go back to work. And Stephanie can go back to work. Calhoun could use some food. Bryce still needs a little bit of rest, I think. Yeah, now they can go back to their normal schedules otherwise. I think we should limit it ourselves to trying to recruit 2 crew members. So probably Zara we're going to get rid of because Zara is the most stubborn and the least likely to be recruited. And we will have food for the rest of the crew, so that's pretty good. I think Yen is going to be the first recruit here. Yeah, we'll see how much we can afford in terms of mining pods. Because if we can keep all these guys, that would be the ideal situation. For free airlock. There we go. Oh, these guys have a cargo port. Check that out. Don't look like when we build it. Oh, they were trading with the androids. That's why they didn't have a free cargo port. What they traded. I think to check earlier. Okay, so we got the space for the cargo port. Let's see if we can get the cargo port online. So stoked for this. Looks like we're 1 square short. There's actually 5 squares across, not 4. I did. Not sure if it has to be accessed from the interior side of the ship, but I'm leaving space for that just in case. Why can I not build here? Oh, that's upsetting. Because it's out of the edge of the board? Oh, no. What's that about? It is. It's outside the edge of the board, so I can't build there. That's super upsetting. Oy vey. So I'm gonna have to rearrange a whole bunch of stuff if I want to get my cargo port, because I think like this could be a good space for the cargo port, maybe. If I get rid of the window, obviously. Let's see if I just demolish this window, or I can even move this window. Okay. Let's figure out where I can put a window. I guess we can put one over here. I don't want it to block that exit though. Hanging off the back of your blocking future building space. Yeah, what I'm thinking. I mean, I could just put a big window. This could be our big bay window. This is like our 10 forward over here, over by the recycler. Okay, now this is interesting. It won't let me. Okay, it will let me place this, but there's no room behind it. The thing now. So I think I can shuffle and make this work. Let's see. So if I could ever click on that because this guy was not in the way, then I could move that door. Damn it, guy. There we go. Okay, oh, I just had to click on it several times. Okay, so we got that. Okay, and then we're gonna move this wall over to here. And move this over to here. And then let's see if that gives us... Not build here, why? Oh, the bed's there. Okay. Hmm. I could shrink this corridor down to a single door. I don't really like to do that, but it seems like it might be the best option here. I'm gonna move this. This could be like the travel bunk thing. I don't know. And then just move this out of the way and make this like disabled for now. I can find some place to put it even. Yeah, okay, there we go. Our 10 forward's gonna have a. This is gonna be our napping spot. That's totally by design. Yep. I have a feeling this is going to cause our prisoners major discomfort. It's going to be a bit of an issue. Can I build here? Why? Doesn't like this square. Why doesn't it like this square? No idea. Let's try to build a little more hull here, maybe. Gonna mess up that window, but that's okay. Not because of that, is it? No, it's not that. I think that's the next tile over. Zara is apparently trapped. I'll move this temporarily so that Zara can get out of there. We're going to move that now back over here. You're going to wait until Zara moves his butt. Can't be there anymore, sorry. Okay, that's better. If this doesn't cause discomfort for the prisoner quarters, we'll see. Or our quarters, for that matter. Did we build that extra wall? I think we did. There we go. We got it. We built it. Causes minus 20 sleep discomfort. So we're going to have to rearrange this in order to make this work. This is temporary arrangement. Sufficient resources. We don't have any hull blocks. We gotta go find more hull blocks. They don't have any for sale here, do they? No. They have some for sale on here. Expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. And we can make another infra block. Crew's going to be very uncomfortable for a short period here once this thing is built. So I think we are going to shrink it down. As soon as we get the infra blocks available, we are going to shrink this down to be a single wide carter instead of double wide. So we're short one. How do we wind up being short a whole block still? I guess it got used for the builder pod, probably. Come on, cargo port. New mission available at the Arcus. Ends at 2%. Occurs to me that these guys don't have access to a spacesuit. I think we'll have to make a quick adjustment there if there's a fire or something. And we broke a thermal regulator again. That's unfortunate. Okay, here comes our cargo port. Nope, that was the fix of the thermal regulator. Some part of your ship is unreachable. Ah, crap. Okay, I'm gonna move this door over here. Somewhere. Hopefully. Has to be somewhere where I can fit a door. There we go. Okay, we've got a door here now. I'm gonna demolish this because there's not gonna be any way we're gonna wind up having room for it. Destructive environment, water vapor. What? Really? Crap. Oh my god, that's terrible. Okay. That changes things a little bit. We're gonna demolish this. Thing is, it's saying that I can't do the tile view here. That has to be reachable. I think we need to get rid of this one too. I hope we can keep up with the repairs for the water vapor because I can't really get rid of water vapor without venting a whole bunch of oxygen currently. We can try to put in a water collector. I think we technically can afford to do that. Where can it go? Here? No. Go there. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we got a vapor collector. That's good. It's going to save us water, but it costs a lot of power is the only thing. I don't like it or want it here. So we're going to move this out into the corridor for a minute. We're going to plug this up. Okay, we got that. Let's put our bed that was in the corridor back where it goes. And now we need a door here. I think that fixes everything except for this. We're gonna have to move all this stuff over too. Okay, so it's gonna be a little cramped, guys. I want to build this. I want to move this actually. Move the light over to this wall. Okay, we got all those things moved. I'm gonna move the light over here for ease of maintenance. Oh. There we go. Okay. Now we actually can reach the cargo bay. It's gonna be a little uncomfortable here in the crew quarters for a while, which is really bad actually. But now the thing is we can accept that cargo mission. Yeah, okay. We're gonna take the cargo mission, see how it goes. Cargo mission. Oh, they're not giving us good. Well, they're giving us 350 credits. That's not bad. We got 5 hours to deliver it to the Zeta Hawking Whelm asteroid field. It says this is expired though. Okay. We're gonna wait for another mission to come up. We have to pay 5,000 credits if we fail the mission. Wow. A little steep. Kind of hoping they'd have a new mission available for us right away, but it doesn't look like they are going. Can these guys buy carbon? They're not giving us good prices on carbon. All right, I think we better move on to another place where we can gather resources. Let's also check our prisoner zoning and make sure they're actually able to reach all of the things now. Move everything around. Not. Okay. That's better. Prisoners are starving because they couldn't get to the food for a while I was remodeling. We're making some headway, guys. Taking a while, but we're figuring it out. I'm hoping we can get a cargo mission from the repair station here. I don't know if we will or not. Let's try to actually gather some resources first, and then we'll go to one of these stations. Nothing here. There's a trading station. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, they have names. The systems have names now. Sai, Shafi Expanse, Zeta Hawking Whelm, and Sigma Hawking Threshold. Obviously, the random generator likes the word Hawking a lot. Gotta wait for the Slavers Guild to go away, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, this is a good sector. Okay. Got a farming station. We got some energy. We got some ice. This is good stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go about here, I think. Get the energy first. And let's look at our trade options. And we got a mission, a cargo mission available. Goes to the Space Cowboy asteroid field, which is actually like pretty close by. I have 400 credits. Okay, let's do that. I wanna start doing some cargo missions. We'll come back for the energy. We can buy some stuff real quick here though, and we're able to do that. I want to sell a couple units of carbon, and that's going to give us enough money for a blue crystal. Yes, it does. Try to get that done as quickly as possible. Bryce will be the one that gets an extra break this time. Okay, trading's going. Looking at our mission time. 4 hours left. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to take the 400 credits here. Hey, Axel. Doing good so far. I've had 2 bug reports. They're both pretty minor. I haven't had any major issues. The update is a lot of fun. I really love the mission system. It's pretty cool. I'm happy. And I like that. I'm really interested to see the Aura too. We haven't tried that out yet. But I have to figure that out. I'm a little concerned about this mission time because they haven't even, as far as I can tell, shipped me the cargo yet, and they only have 2 hours left to do the mission. So I don't know that it's possible to do the mission in this amount of time. I think that's a bug. Waiting for you to start objective pick up cargo. How do I do that? I actually have no idea. Is there a separate cargo shuttle that I can build? Abandon this. No. You need to open up the message. Oh, I can click start. Okay. So I claim this back to here. I'll write that up. Maybe we can make that more clear. Okay. This is cool. I like the graphic. It's neat. Okay, let's prepare for jump. I think we're gonna run out of time here. We got 1 hour. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I think that time frame is virtually impossible. Come on, hurry up, Bryce. You can do it, buddy. Okay, we're gonna try. Let's see where it tells us to go. Okay. Maybe we can do it. I'm saying it's virtually impossible, but now I'm saying it's doable, so let's find out which one it is. Depends on whether we get intercepted by pirates, I think. Okay, we got it. We have like a fraction of an hour left to do this delivery. I'm assuming we're supposed to deliver it to this space station here. Cargo start. Okay, oh, we got the mission. Okay. I said it's impossible, and then we did it. Okay, so it's only because I waited a couple hours because I didn't know how to do it. That made it more difficult than it had to be. But we did do it. Want to inspect my ship probably. Do we have any contraband? No. Okay, we can. Cargo pods are awesome looking. Got a new mission available. Wherever it's gonna. Cargo port is. Where did this cargo pod come from on the other station? I don't. Let's communicate with the military lines first and see what they want. Feel everything. That's fine. Okay. Let's capture person. We're not ready for that yet. That's an interesting. Unless they're people that we have on board the ship already. I like that they have a capture mission. That's pretty cool. But we're not good enough for that yet. Wind Whisper, Yen Wind Whisper, Zara, Tomaku, and Red Shirt. Or Red Shirt. Oh, let's. Yeah, no such luck. Okay, we have to actually go and get that person. We're gonna hail these guys and see if we can sell off one of the prisoners for resources. Who do we want to get rid of? Yen's actually gonna be recruited soon. Zara got Red Shirt. Thing is, they're all so useful. Hard to decide who we want to get rid of. But I think we're gonna get. We're gonna do Red Shirt based on the surrender chance, even though he's a good botanist. So this guy has 25% surrender, but they're also likely to join our crew quicker. So I think that's worth keeping for that. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of Red. Fire Coalition, Shirt. Hyperfuel Energy Rod, 787 credits, not bad. Yeah. Oh, these guys. Oh, they don't have any missions. Okay. Let's see. Probably be good to have like a. I think the step to start the mission had 2 hours on it, but not sure to be honest. Oh, so it actually had 5 hours to start the mission initially. I had 2 hours left after I waited for 3 hours for them, thinking they were going to send the cargo over. That's what happened. So it started at 5 hours, and then it ended up being 2 hours. Um, the prisoner they were about to sell medical service. What are they doing here? Got sidetracked. They've got exotic ore, which is interesting. That's expensive though. Actually, that's really expensive. But it produces like 10 units of, or is it a tenth of a unit of energium? No, it produces a tenth of. Yeah, that's definitely not worth. So we'll have to do our own core processing at some point. Let's get our prisoner bounty. All over. Here we go. I read. Enjoy your stay in the military alliance base. All right, and we are going to jump and continue gathering resources. A lot of stations in the sector. Holy cow. The trading station's got to have some cargo missions. Let's check that out. Hopefully they're for ones in the same sector and not adjacent sectors because we don't have any hypersleep chambers yet. No missions yet. Okay. Merchant Federation. Oh, look at this. Oh, we struck gold here. They're giving us 1,800 for this unit of hyperfuel. That's pretty sweet. So we're gonna trade that off for sure. I'm not sure about the ore prices here based on my vague understanding of how this works because I don't actually have an ore refinery yet. I think the prices for the raw ore are way too high. Um, so we'll see about that later. What do I want to buy here? I could buy food for the crew. That's not a good use of our resources, probably. It's an option. I want to buy tech blocks. I'll buy one tech block to start with. Let's see what it takes to get in. Um, second tech block and 4 infra. We would have to buy infra blocks. We can do that. So 2 tech blocks and infra blocks. That's all from that 1 unit of hyperfuel that we're trading. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so now we got 6 potential crew members. We gotta fix our bedroom still because we have no comfort in our crew quarters. Or sure how we're gonna do that yet. We could split it into 2 shifts. I'm gonna dismantle this bed because we're out of places to put beds. And then we're gonna try out the new schedule system, separate our crew into shifts here. I'm gonna put a door there, so that the crew quarters is not as uncomfortable anymore. So schedule, add a second schedule. Yeah, I'm super happy. This is pretty amazing. Mission system is very exciting. Okay, we're gonna have these guys in like there, and then start their. Then who do I want to be on the second schedule is the tricky part. These icons are copy settings, assign schedule. Okay. I get it. Okay. So let's say we move Bryce to second shift. Where does that put us? Bryce has got a 1 in everything apparently. Or is that 1 crew member? I guess the little bar, the little gauge is the best skill level. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we got a 1 in everything except for industry on the first shift. That's not too bad. And then let's do, I guess, Calhoun there. Kind of hoping we can get industry on both shifts here. 2 crew members that, so both of our, try that. I think there's a way to sort them now by skills or something like that too, isn't there? Or how to do that part. Yeah, the notes seem to indicate that there was. Is this sorted by? Here we go. Maybe this is it. Oh, here we can change their schedule. Oh, here's the sort. Okay. Can't sort by shift though, which is a bit weird. Firing in from the shed, firing up the wood stove. We're under freeze warning until tomorrow afternoon. Ooh. Okay. I'll stay warm. Blue Ice is our trading station here. One trade. Finish our trade with them. And then what was the thing we were trying to build here? We're trying to build a binary, right? Or processor. We need to get more hull blocks for that. We don't have any. We have 8 hull scrap, so we could make our own hull blocks. But 5 hull scrap, which we can't afford to do apparently. I have the feeling that something went weird with a trade just then. I think we ended up with way more credits than we were supposed to. But it could have been that I had a bunch of credits already. Maybe I miscounted. I'm not sure. You have to pay closer attention the next time I trade. Okay. You set it up because there will be no precipitation until next week when it warms back up. Oh, okay. Persephone is starving. I got sick from the algae dispenser again. Not much we can do there. Do we trade? We did. Okay. So we have enough to make 2 whole blocks. Yeah. Let's travel and keep gathering while we're doing that. We're not getting a mission here. Do it. See if they have missions at the research station, or if they have anything to trade. Research stations in the early game are super good. I'm not entirely sure whether we can afford it. Do solar panel research. I really want to try a solar powered ship this playthrough, I think, if we can afford it. That's a thing again that's allowed. Okay, they didn't have any missions for us. I don't think we want to buy anything from them currently. So we're going to keep going. Go down to the lower sector down below. Thinking we're going to spend a lot of time in this sector just doing the mining stuff with the new, once we get the ore processor online. Get the beer! Yeah, no, I know. Sorry, we couldn't afford that this time. Not easily, anyway. Got a Slaver's Guild ship over there. I'm gonna check out this derelict for. I think after we clear this derelict, we're gonna wrap it up for today. Ooh, gotta sleep a little bit. And some of them also need. Add a little bit. Why not? Oh, they don't have any beds anymore. No problem. We might have to convert to bunk beds once we get some more soft blocks available. Just so that we have the option to have an entire away team rest at the same time. Kind of a problem otherwise. Oh, I think we have more pistols now. Check on that. Okay. I already gave all 4 guys pistols. We're good. Oh god. Okay, time to go. I'm sorry. I took a wrong turn. I didn't mean it. Just a navigation error. It's fine. Fine. You do whatever crawly alien thinks you're doing over there. We'll just be on our way. I meant to take that left at Albuquerque. That's right. Let's pin back in a grenade, yeah. Alright. This derelict is gonna be our last derelict for our last thing for today. Okay, that's better. Looks a lot more hospitable, welcoming. Bryce panicked. No. Oh god. Bryce, no. Why did you do this? Save Bryce! Save Bryce! Save Bryce! You know, if you're gonna panic, buddy, you could run back to the shuttle. I'm just saying. It's right there. Oh god. We're gonna have to do some heroic battling here. Okay. Distance. I think Bryce is gonna die, and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, he's unconscious. That's okay. Okay, let's get Bryce back to the shuttle. He couldn't handle it. The aliens were too much. At least he's not bleeding. That's good. I think he's actually gonna be okay. Poor Bryce. He'll recover. He's unconscious. He'll recover while he's on the shuttle, I think. Persephone is going to continue on with the rest of the team. Where Bryce said memories of past life invade his present. Yeah, that must have been what it was. Oh boy. Slow down time a little bit. Okay. Hello, friend. Oh, we got another friend over here. That's good. Hopefully it's not somebody who's going to try to kill me. Okay, we got a new crew member, Sheena. Oh, Sheena is a psychopath. That's really good for us, actually. It may not sound good, but it is good. I promise. Okay. So Sheena's going to be that, and then Aaron is going to be our bait guy now. Okay, so we're going to have to get Bryce off of the shuttle, unfortunately. Sorry, Bryce. Yeah, somebody has to take Bryce's... Sheena has to take Bryce's weapon here. Inventory... guys, go away. I'm having a moment with Bryce here. There we go. Here we go. Okay, and now we gotta load Bryce onto the shuttle and send him back. How much oxygen's left on the shuttle? Four. We got plenty. Okay, so we're gonna grab oxygen here. Okay, let's reset our teams here. So we got team one, and then... Actually, I think team one should be the other three guys, and team two should be Sheena, because she's the hardest to frighten. So she'll be a good frontliner. Send Bryce back over here. These three are team three now. Or these four, rather. Okay, we cleared that. I'll go that far. Found a robot station. Haven't seen those on derelicts too often. Okay, we've explored the Astero prototype. We get 2 corpses, a unit of water, 2 infrablocks of fertilizer, and 2 crawler corpses, which are basically just extra food. We can undraft this. Bryce, can you be awake, buddy? No. Okay, we gotta wait till one of our guys gets back here is able to bring Bryce to a bed. I think he'll be alright though. Be recovering. Got enough energy back to regain consciousness to get him to a bed. Okay, there we go. So he's gonna go sleep. Hopefully the starvation doesn't kill him. It'll be bad. Bryce, what are you doing, buddy? That's not sleep, whatever it is that you're doing. Oh, he's using the bathroom. Okay, that counts. That's fine. You're not gonna sleep on this bed that's over here. It's not happening. Not happening. Not gonna happen. Gonna. This is making me nuts. Like they keep sleeping in the most uncomfortable bed on the ship. We're gonna demolish that actually. Don't have to deal with this nonsense anymore. Okay. You're locked in this room. So you pick a bed and sleep there. Okay, that's better. All right, so that's going to be it for today. I want to say thanks very much for watching, everybody. Zunlu, excuse me, Boomlo, it's good to see you all. Axel, as always, it's an honor to having you stop by. Thanks so much for your team's hard work, and it's good to see you. And everybody, hope you had a good time. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Uh, thanks, and I will see you next time. Take care, folks. You too. Thanks, Axel. Take care.